Life moves fast. The pressure to multitask, to scroll, to always be doing something, it's so real and everybody is feeling it. But you deserve to experience life while it's happening, not just to look back at it and wish you had been more present. And that's what I want to talk to you about today. Hi friends, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Charly. I'm glad you're here. And today I want to talk to you about how to be more present and how to feel more present. If your mind has been everywhere but here lately, this video is for you. So I would say, without further talking, we get right into it. Our minds seek stimulation. They want to avoid discomfort and cling to the past or the future, and that's why we start drifting away. Being busy or distracted can feel safer than being truly present and thinking about the things that are going on in your brain. Presence takes practice and kindness, and you're not failing if it's hard. That's kind of why you have to learn how to be present and how to enjoy being present. What I like to do when I feel like I'm drifting away is the one sense focus. This comes kind of out of meditations. What can I feel right now is the question I ask myself, and then you go through your senses. What am I feeling? What am I smelling? What am I tasting? And then you shift your focus back to where you are at that moment, which is also very, very helpful when you start feeling anxiety or start getting like panic attacks, because that's a method that I use for that as well. The second thing I like to do is putting my phone away during meals, conversations, and sometimes also when I'm going for a walk, and try to do one task at a time so that my brain isn't always onto something while I'm doing another thing, which I know is very, very hard because I'm also a person, I hate it when it's quiet around me, so I always listen to music while I'm doing something else. But you have to try to still be present for the thing you originally are doing, which is eating, which is drawing, doing the task you are doing, and the music is kind of only background noise. And don't do anything with your phone or your MacBook while you originally want to do another task. The third thing you can do to practice being present is to create mini mindful rituals, like making your coffee, stretching, washing your face, and do it with intention. Feel it and don't rush it. Enjoy that you're making your coffee in a special way. Enjoy that you're washing your face and how much love you put into yourself and into your hygiene, and how much you enjoy doing that, because it's not just something you need to do, it's something you decide to do. And I think when you create this mindful rituals while your coffee is running through your coffee machine, you can be more present in the moment and also kind of think about what you're grateful for or why you want to be present today and what you want to be present for, so that you kind of live more in the moment. Number 4 is use your breath as an anchor. Take one deep breath in to come back. In through the nose, out through the mouth, just one time, and that's enough to recenter. Another thing I like to do when the breath thing isn't working because you are in your head too much is I like to use Mel Robbins' 5-second rule, where I just count down from 5 and then I'm back and I'm present again. The 5-second rule basically just means you jumpstart your system with counting down. You just go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then you do the thing you want to do, which helps me in a lot of things, with being more productive, with cleaning my apartment. But as soon as you say the one, you have to do the thing you set your mind to. And if that thing is be more present afterwards and stop your overthinking or your thoughts, then you're gonna do that. And I know it's easier said than done, but you practice it a lot, it becomes a lot easier. And way number 5 to practice being more present is to ask yourself, what is this moment asking of me? Not what you planned, what's actually here, and respond to that and don't react. It's like when you want to do your laundry and your laundry machine is broken, then you have to respond to that and not react. The reaction part would be you would be mad because you can't do your laundry. The responding part would be, okay, this is not good, but I can do my laundry another day. I need to figure that out at first. And that's something that helps you be more present, because Otherwise you will worry about what you're doing and now you have to spend more money and stuff like that. But your response to your laundry not being done is, okay, then I do it another day because I can't do it now. And that's your response to that. When you react, you use a lot more emotion. When you respond, you stay on a kind of neutral base. That's where I set the line between those two. So kind of start looking at things out of a more objective viewpoint and don't react right away when something isn't the way you want it to be. How to be present in conversation is a whole other thing than being present while you're doing something. And here I have a few things that I myself integrated into my conversation style, which made my conversation a lot better. 1, listen to listen and not to respond. I started doing that in my current relationship because I noticed that I listened to respond a lot of the time, which means I listened to respond, and when I had my response in my head, I stopped listening and didn't get half of the sentence, which sometimes led to arguments, to disagreements, to misunderstandings. So listen to listen and not to respond. If you take 10 seconds more to respond to what the person just said, it's okay, they're not gonna be upset, but you know the whole thing that they're gonna tell you, and not everything somebody is telling you needs a response. If we're honest, sometimes people just tell you something to get it off their chest and they don't need your help and they don't need your advice. They just need you to listen, and to identify what they need, you need to listen to the whole thing. So listen to listen and not to respond. Make eye contact, not mirror their tone, and be a safe space. For me, it's a lot easier to have a conversation with someone if I notice that they are listening and that they are invested in the conversation. When I sense that the person isn't listening and is somewhere else with their mind already, I feel like they're not a safe space. They don't care what I tell them, and the conversation is over at that point. So make eye contact and make them feel like you are a safe space and that you are listening to them. Put your phone away when someone is talking to you. I know sometimes you grab it because somebody else is wanting something from you, but for one, it's a little disrespectful if you're doing that. And time away from your phone is a gift, because your phone is like an addiction to you at that point, where you can't even have a normal conversation with someone without looking at it. Think about me filming a video with my phone in my hand all the time and looking at it as soon as I get a notification and looking back at you. And I mean, I think you notice how bad that would come across to someone. Even if I was just talking to you like that and my phone was constantly in my hand, it wouldn't be good, because you feel like I'm just talking to you because I have to, but I'm waiting for something better to come up on my phone so that I can do that. And I'm not saying in a work context or when you talk to your colleagues and you look at your phone because you need to see the time. That's not what I mean. I mean, as soon as you start typing, as soon as they see that your mind is going somewhere else because you're looking at your phone, that's not good. And that's where the conversation is ending 100%. And if your mind drifts, it's okay, that happens. That happens to everyone. Just bring it back to the conversation. And while we're here talking about shifts, and you know my videos, here are mindset shifts that support the presence you bring to something or you bring to yourself. Remember, your life isn't a checklist. You don't need to be doing to be living. You just need to be present. You need to enjoy your life, and you need to enjoy also the little moments. Slowness isn't laziness, and silence is not empty, even though it's portrayed that way. And I also feel like sometimes it's because our lives with social media are so fast-paced and everybody's doing something cool like every time you look at Instagram. It doesn't mean that you're lazy just because you don't go on vacation every 2 weeks. It's normal, it's life, and slowness is good for you and good for your mental health. And being present doesn't mean everything is perfect and has to be perfect. It's mean you're in it and you're fully in it and you're there 100% for you, for the people around you, and for the experience. And I think that's the biggest part you need to get out of this video, is you don't have to meditate on a mountain to be present. You just have to notice this moment and then the next. Try one of those tips I gave you today and see how you feel with it. If you feel any different, if you feel more present, or if you feel like you normally would. Because I think sometimes we just don't notice that we are present in moments that we are. And that's a mindset shift we need to take on as well. And that's the end of this video. I hope you liked it. If you did, you can give it a thumbs up. You can also subscribe and turn on the bell so you never miss a new video. And I would love to hear from you in the comments what's one way you're gonna be more present this week. I hope you have a wonderful week. Make someone's day this week. Be kind to yourself. And we'll see you next week with another video. Bye!
Funky.